Valentine's Day, love, romance. That's what this story is about. I wanted to tell you a story of something that I realized that I hadn't thought about, a story of accessibility. And I wanted to kind of discuss this with you, get a little back and forth. So get your fingers ready so you can dash into the comments and tell me what you think. That for my YouTube channel, I wanted to do something that involved Black History Month this month, and also combining it with Valentine's Day because, I mean, you know, I think the reasons should be obvious. I decided, because I love reading romances so much, that I would do a month of just reading romances written by Black authors and like do some type of vlog about it or something. And I sat and I thought, and I realized that I didn't know any. That realization was stunning. It actually absolutely floored me. I felt awful. It's something that I should have corrected a long time ago, but sometimes things don't even register. It's just the way it is. I'm from a small town in West Virginia. When I was growing up, I had the access to library and the access to Hill's department store, and I could buy books there. As I grew older, there was still a library and there was Walmart. There wasn't really any, wait, there was a Walden Books in the mall, but that closed, I think, when I was a preteen. So again, Walmart, that's about it. And because I'm from a small town in West Virginia that's predominantly white, there wasn't really a lot of books that looked like me in the bookstores. And there weren't a lot of books that are written by people who look like me in these stores, or at least that was available to me at the time. And because it was just the way it was, I didn't really think about it too much. It wasn't something that I registered. It didn't make me feel bad. It didn't make me feel as though I was missing out on anything. It was just the way it was, and I didn't really think beyond it. As I've grown older and the internet has made such a big impact on the book publishing industry itself, these gates are starting to be blown open and people are able to access more. There's more places to publish. There's more ways to publish. There's more ways for people to access these authors. So upon realizing that my knowledge was so woefully lacking, I decided to immediately hit up the Twitter reader hive mind, because y'all are amazing and you come through all the time, and you did again. I think I tweeted this out maybe it was last Thursday night or Wednesday night or something, and it was like late night to me, so it was early in the morning on the East Coast because I'm in Honolulu. So no one really responded then. So once I woke up the next day, I retweeted it, and then it was like boom, 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 and I was getting so many responses, and it was exciting, man. And some people were telling me, like, giving me a list of like 7 people. Some people were just like, this is my favorite book, or this is the author who is my must buy. And one person was just like, you need to read. And I was like, yes, tell me who I need to read, because I don't know. And I was so excited. Y'all know how close I am to my mom, right? Like, she is my person, you know? So, and I have a video where we talk about like my reading past and stuff, and I'll link that and I'll have it in the description below so you can check it out if you'd like. She's awesome. Mrs. Woods is wonderful and we're very close. So I wanted to tell her about this awesome Twitter experience because she's the reason I even started reading, you know, back in the day. So I gave her a call and I was telling her about all these wonderful recommendations I was getting and how it was so cool and this community is amazing. And she said something that made me stop and think. She said, but where are they? Oh. So my mom has been reading for longer than I've been alive, which is you know, like 18 years, 19, you know, but she's been reading for such a long time. And then I realized that mom hasn't had the experience of being able to go into a bookstore and see herself represented. Am I getting emotional? Oh, this is not what I expected. Okay. But this is why representation matters, because I'm talking to my mother who's of a certain age. I'm not gonna tell her age on the internet because, you know, I don't think she would appreciate me blowing up her spot like that. But, you know, my mother's of a certain age and she's never been able to just go into a bookstore and in her small town where she is like the minority and be able to just see herself. There's a little bookstore on the other side of town, and I'm sure if she were to ask them, could you stock books from such and such, she'd be able to, and it would be fine. But if you don't know their names, and of course she could buy books online, but my mom's not comfortable doing that. And there's a lot of people who don't order things online, and there's a lot of people who literally what they see in their small town is that's it. That's their options. That's their choice. And so I started thinking, and I even threw the question out there to the internet and universe, and I didn't really get much of a response on this, and that's why I thought I'd come to y'all. How can we, as readers, as writers, as people who love books, how can we get these names out? Because yes, it's very important, it's absolutely important to have this representation, to have these people of these varying races and sexual orientations and etc. to be able to get their work published. That's incredible. But how do we get it to the people who are like my mom and have never been able to see it? So, for instance, beside me, I've been posting pictures of books from authors who are recommended to me. And down in the description, I've started a list of what people had recommended to me. And if you have some authors, some faves who aren't mentioned there, please tell me. Let me update this document. I want it to be like a living, breathing thing. I don't want it to just stop with what I found and what people have told me. But even that's just here. That's this online format. How do we get it offline? How do we get it to the people who are aching to see this? How do we get it to the people who don't even realize that what they're missing, like me? I'm not sure. I don't know if there's a perfect answer, but I think that it's good for us to talk about it and think about it. So this is what I bring to you, because you guys are amazing and you're so intelligent and you always make me think about stuff. So let me know in the comments, what do you think? Have you ever felt like this before? How do you think that we could try to get these names and these people out more? What can we do? Because I'm stumped, and when I'm stumped, I turn to the internet. Whew. Well, this took a turn, y'all. This took a turn, and I wasn't ready. But that's fine. All right, so there's some exciting stuff that's happening this month. There are so many readathons that are going on that I can't even keep track of them. I'm gonna jump into one or two of them. I was gonna do the unicorn readathon, but it's already started and I think it ends the 10th, but I can at least try to read one book just to say I did it, just to be a part of it. So I'm gonna be doing a bunch of different things. You're gonna see me on Lily Mead's channel later this month, so keep an eye out for that. She is an author here on YouTube and she has a great channel and she talks a lot about diversity and writing in general. So if she's not on your radar, she should be. And also, Diana Gunn started a really cool Writers and Myths series where there's 12 authors who are addressing different writerly myths. So I'm going to leave a link in the description where she talks about like the beginning, where she talks about it in more detail, and I'm involved, so I think it's really cool. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I think that you should be involved too and support these authors. Speaking of support, y'all, you guys have blown me away. I have 30 new subscribers in the last 30 days, which is incredible. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying your stay here. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. That's like incredible. Wow. Thank you. And I know this has been because of the small booktube army, and everyone has been supporting each other, and it's been so inspiring and so wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. And I hope that you like it here, and I hope that we can have great conversations and talk about writing and books and do all the good stuffs. Two other announcements. 2 live streams. There was a live stream on Wednesday where I did my write-in, which is like a productivity live stream where I do writing sprints and chat with whoever comes. Usually I do those on Thursday, but this Thursday I had the wonderful opportunity to interview Kim Chance about The Keeper. So if you weren't able to tune in for the live stream, please watch the replay. Wow, this was an emotional roller coaster. I was not ready for it. I thought that I came up here with my cute little scarf and some lips, and I had my eyes popping, and I thought everything was going to be copacetic, and then I end up crying on film. Who am I? Well, I think I've done enough for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Again, my name is Tamara. I talk about writing and books because that's 2 things I love. And stop by again soon. Subscribe if you haven't already, and go ahead and ring that notification bell so that you will find out when I upload something new. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.